Welcome to 3D Amazon FBA. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about how I made $11,000 in the month of January. Last month was an amazing month for me. I did better than I expected to, which is good because February has been rough because I had to self-quarantine for like 10 days. My ex-wife, she had the coronavirus and she was around my kids, so I stayed home just in case. So I hadn't been sourcing that, and my number one sourcing spot actually caught fire. An arsonist went and tried to burn down a Walmart, and so I haven't been able to source at one of, well, actually my number one place for sourcing. The other Walmarts don't carry as much of the stuff that I want. They all carry different stuff. So February is going to be a little bit rough, but January was amazing. I'm going to dive into it. Before we get into it, can you guys make sure you like and subscribe to the channel? I'd really appreciate it. We're up to 782 subscribers, and I still need another 1,400 hours of view time before I can monetize the YouTube channel. So we're getting there. Probably another couple months at the growth rate that I'm having. So if you guys could please like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. All right, so back to Inventory Lab. So here we go in the month of January of last year. I did $57,000 in sales. I was hoping to be closer to 50,000, but doing 57,000 was a blessing, and I was really thrilled, obviously. Refunds were high at $2,143, and my reimbursements was lower than usual at $1,811. Usually my reimbursements are higher than my refunds, but it was January and people returning Christmas presents and stuff like that, so it's not too crazy. The cost of goods sold was almost $21,000. Let me see. Amazon fees are high like usual. What's that, about $23,000 I paid to Amazon last month. We are still in Q4, so storage fees are still sky high. So my storage fees were $477. I had to have some stuff removed and disposed of. My shipping cost $847, which was a little low because you can see here at the end I wasn't shipping as much because I wasn't sourcing. And then just regular expenses. Inventory Lab was $45. Had $5 in shrink. Paid UPS to pick up like 4 times. Spent about $145 in boxes. Had to buy some Dymo labels. RevSeller, my annual subscription for RevSeller, so that was another $100. I always forget how much I pay, but $100 there. I bought some editing software for the YouTube video, so that was like $60. And then my business loan payment's $157. I'm almost done paying that off. My expenses were pretty low. Actually, I don't have my internet on here, so I'd be about another $75 lower here. So that's what I did. It's only $97 in mileage write-off, which I didn't drive too much because I was home for 10 days. So next I'm going to show you where I bought my stuff to help you guys out, give you guys some ideas on where I source. It's the same stuff typically as usual. You can see Walmart always in the top 1 or 2, 850 units sold, made almost $2,700. And you can see my inventory is incredibly low compared to what I sold. The 99-cent store, again, $624 or sales, $1,800 profit. And you can see last month I sold almost double what I have in stock right now. Grocery outlet, $1,200 I made as a grocery outlet. Almost all of that is like home products like blankets and sheet sets, stuff like that, and pet food. Not very much of it is grocery, ironically. Target, $1,000 at Target. Most of that's puzzles. Puzzles have been amazing for me. I've done a couple videos on them. I strongly recommend you guys go out and get some puzzles in your store if you're ungated. Trader Joe's, You can see I have like nothing in stock for Trader Joe's compared to what I sold last month. I just haven't been able to get to that side of town since, I took myself off quarantine. But $840 profit Trader Joe's. Box lunch. These numbers would be higher, but like a lot of you, the safety things where they want you to document, I've had to lower some price on some stuff I got there because of that, but I made $500 there. And all of this was online arbitrage, so I didn't even leave the house. Marshalls, this was mainly board games and a few puzzles in there, maybe a couple t-shirts that I get there from like Nike and Under Armour, but $510 profit there. Diddy's discounts just completely empty the last few weeks, actually pretty much since Christmas ended, but still pulled a $470 profit there. Ross, I did do a little bit of merchant fulfilled, but I made $365 at Ross. They're never that low. They're just never that low. But I had a lot of stuff where the price dropped after Christmas and stuff like that. So I still got some units. I'm sending in a ton of stuff from Ross because they're restocking their toys. Let me see, Big Lots. I haven't been sourcing at Big Lots because I only find stuff there around Christmas, and it's all grocery for the most part. I made almost $300 at Big Lots last month. Hot Topic, $250, and again, that's all online arbitrage. And just like Box Lunch, I had to lower prices on some stuff. TJ Maxx, this was mainly, I think, board games, maybe a couple toys. Burlington Coat Factory, they're completely empty still. I was in there like 3 or 4 days ago, made $230. GameStop, this again was all online arbitrage, another $200 profit. Sally Beauty, that's, all online arbitrage as well, made $191 there. I did a little bit of merchant fulfilled. I'm kind of toying around with merchant fulfilled to see if I can make enough money to make it worth my while. So I'm kind of messing around there. Kohl's made $65, and that was through tactical arbitrage. Couple toys, couple t-shirts, nothing exciting. And the rest is just a couple little things here and there. Lowe's at some light bulbs, made $25 on some light bulbs. But yeah, that's really about it as far as where I went sourcing. EE Distribution, this was on some pops. And I've talked about what I did there is like a year ago, whenever the lockdowns happened and stuff, I collect pops, and they came out with a bunch that I really, really wanted, like Run DMC and the TLC pops and stuff like that. Like Joker, one of the Joker pops I wanted to chase. So I bought a bunch of cases, and I kept what I wanted, or bought them from myself more accurately, and then I just sold the rest at a loss. I wanted to make sure I got them. So this was basically me buying pops from myself and just selling the rest on Amazon. So now we're going to look at the categories of where I made what categories I made my purchases in and made my money in. So here, still even after Christmas, I made $5,090 in toys. Toys do sell year round. I recommend toys, get ungated in toys. I've done 2 videos on how to get ungated in toys. But, I made $5,000 there. Grocery made $4,200. I also did a video on how to get ungated in grocery. But those 2 you can see are by far where I make most of my money. Pet products, $664. All of this was from Grocery Outlet. I'm like 99% positive this all was from Grocery Outlet. Apparel, I get a couple things at Walmart and TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I'll scan Ross clothes every once in a while. Beauty, this is almost all TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Sally's Beauty. Kitchen, I think I get most of my kitchen stuff. There's a couple things in there from Ross, but I think most of this should be from Walmart. Shoes, I did sell a couple pairs of shoes last month. I don't typically like to sell shoes because return rates are high. But, you know, when times were tough, I just went back and got some shoes when the stores were empty. And you can see I still got a few pair left. You know, sold 20 DVDs for $73 profit. You know, so the rest is just a little bit of money here and there. I'm not even sure what this is, but I had 2 units returned, which is why it's $44.50. I'm not sure what these products were. So that's, you know, where I went to make my money. This is what categories. I'm always talking about toy and grocery, and month after month you can see, you know, I make my money there. And, you know, I've got videos that tell you guys all about how to make the money in these 2 categories. But you can see this month is going to be rough. My inventory is incredibly low. Like, I sold more toys than I actually have total inventory this month. I am working on a shipment in my garage. You know, nothing amazing, probably about $2,000 profit. But, you know, I'm going to be hitting it really hard the next week or 2, trying to get my inventory back up as we head into spring. Let me know what kind of videos you guys need so I can put out some content that's going to help you guys out. I plan on doing some on what to look for in spring and where to go and things like that. So thanks for watching the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Now get out there and go source.